have the silent prayer. May we keep in mind those poor people
Okay.
from Texas.
Yes.
Yeah. And hope for the very best for them.
Okay. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And a little silent prayer for those that really need it, and us here. Amen. And if we can have roll call, please?
Commissioner Cablan? Here. Commissioner Carranza?
Here.
Commissioner Diaz?
Here.
Commissioner Flowers? Commissioner Gutierrez?
Here.
Commissioner Mason?
Here?
Commissioner Patel?
Yes.
Commissioner Velez?
Here,
Commissioner Beato?
Up, here he
Commissioner
is.
Fisher?
Whoa,
Here.
Oh, everybody's arrived.
Cool Joe.
oh my gosh, is there an earthquake?
We have quorum.
Well, you're not surprised to see me. Y'all supposed to stand up then.
I'm not sure what I'm seeing. Is that you, Michael?
I love you too. Wait a minute, I love all of yous.
Okay, that takes care of roll call. We have oral communications. Do we have anybody here that has signed anything that I don't know of?
You received no card.
Okay. Okay, we have introduction of new commissioners. Susie, would you like to do that, please?
Absolutely. So we do have a full house today, which is amazing. I think this is the first time in at least a year that we've had 100% attendance. So what a perfect night to have introductions of our new commissioners, but also of everyone else on the commission and staff, so that way we can do formal introductions. If you want to just let us know your name and maybe a fun fact or something that you're passionate about being a community and senior services commissioner. So first and foremost, we'll start with Matthew Carranza.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm looking forward to incorporating youth more into civic engagement and allowing them to have a louder voice in our community.
Okay, way to go.
Okay.
may I ask whose appointee was it?
Oh, you can, yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and let us know who appointed you as.
Councilmember Brian Gutierrez.
I'm Garrett Beato. Fun fact that I have, and something that I'm interested in within this commission, is focusing on parks. I know it's Parks Make Life Better Month, and I do work Parks and Rec at the city of Irwindale right now. So that's something that I'm really involved in, something I'm really interested in, and something I want to start building up here as well.
Yeah.
And the person who appointed me was also Councilmember Brian Gutierrez.
Excellent. Well, welcome to both of you. We're excited to have you here. And then we'll go ahead and start with Charlie.
Charlie Patel. I did as a senior, and my goal is to make the senior community do better. If anything else, I talk to the members. I go there once in a while, and that's my goal right now.
My name is Michael Flowers. West Covina Board of Education for almost 12 years now. So I just want to see the city and the schools come together more. I think that's why I really can help it, but bring the schools in with the cities, being more involved. And I'm also, just real short, from the LA County Commission for Children and Family Services. I'm an LA County Commission for Racial Justice also. So if there's anything I can do to help bring us together, especially the schools. And Jen know this, and a lot of people probably know this, they always be, what can I do to help out? So I'm available. Anything for our schools, please let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Hector Diaz. I worked for 30 years for the LAPD. So my goal is, of course, always public safety. Always had public safety within the schools and the parks, and also graffiti removal. You know, every time I see graffiti, I have a number, I call, can you come please remove this? Or even homeless, I see homeless, you know, I call, hey, maybe these people need some help. I have the homeless advocate for West Covina Police Department, so I have a cell phone number, I give them a call and say, these people need help. So,
I'm Betty Valles.
Yes.
I is an appointee of Oli Cantos. And all I can say is that I've been involved in community services, political, on so many things since way before any of you were born. And that's since 1954. I have enjoyed living here in West Covina because it's a family community. And I am very pleased to see the parks getting back to what they used to be before. More activity, cleanliness, which that means a lot. But we must also understand that by being an appointee, we are all here as friends. And then we must understand there should be more compassion with our senior citizens and our youth. And that's about it. If there's anything I can help anyone, feel free to contact me, and I'll be more than glad if I can help. I will be helping. Unfortunately, I don't drive anymore. And but there's always a phone. So feel free to call me.
Thank you, Betty.
And nice to meet all of you.
I'm Jennifer Gutierrez, appointed by Rosario Diaz. I'm here specifically, in the beginning it was about youth sports, specifically baseball, but I think youth sports in particular. But now that I've been here for a few years, I think I want to start to get more involved with the senior center, or the senior citizens, because I'm going to be there pretty soon. I'm retiring pretty soon, so I just want to be able to dedicate more time in that corner. So I want to do both.
My name's Gia Kablian. I was appointed by Mayor Wu. My parents have been in West Covina since 1989. I'm a recent transplant since 2012. I take care of them. They're 95 and 83, both with Alzheimer's. And so I just wanted to, I'm close to Shadow Oak, and our community doesn't get a lot of information. So I want to, inform our community and get them more involved in the city, and where I can and when I can, and learn more myself because I am a recent transplant. So that's fine.
I'm Gail Mason, and I'm the chairman this year for a while, and I have been in West Covina since 1961 when I started college. So I've lived here almost my entire life, let's put it that way. I love being a commissioner, and what I love the most is meeting our citizens. And I don't care where you're at, if you're at a senior center, or you're at the fireworks, or you're wherever you're at, or even at the mall. I like meeting them and talking to them because they've all got interesting things to say. And I guess that's why I like being on this board, because we're involved in the citizens. And I really would like to see us get more involved on a smaller basis where we can really interact a little bit more. And I was a teacher and a principal.
Where?
I did Catholic, Episcopal, and Russian schools.
Wow.
Surprises.
I'm Sherry Fisher. I'm on the city commission because I want to make sure that our seniors and our youth are well served and we are hearing them. I think that bringing those two groups together makes a phenomenal community. And so that's why I'm here. I want to have fun. I do this for fun. This is not my job. My job is over there. So in getting to know the citizens and hearing them and the good and the bad, and relaying that to the right people makes a difference for them and they feel heard. Oli Cantos appointed me. Well, actually, Dario appointed me, and Oli took me over. So thank you.
I'm Stephanie Gonzalez. I'm an admin for Community Services Department, and I will be taking over for Deborah, which are very big shoes to fill, and I hope that I can do my very best. But I've been with the city for 10 years, and I actually started at the senior center for a couple of years. I worked there, and now my office is at Cameron Community. So I work with both seniors and the youth as well. So anything you guys need, please don't hesitate to ask. If there's something that I'm not doing like you guys like, please let me know.
Are you going somewhere, Deborah?
I am not going anywhere.
Okay, good.
I'm just changing some duties around. So.
Oh, there you go.
Learning new things too. So I'm Deborah Johnston. I'm admin assistant for Public Works Department. This will be my last meeting with you guys.
Oh,
We're gonna miss you.
yeah.
I'm still around though. I'll be on the Public Works end of it though as well. So I'll be starting my 25th year with the city on August 1st. So I got all that knowledge, but I am here to assist with the community and community services. So if you guys need anything, you guys already know my number and everything. So, and I enjoyed working with each and every one of you, and I appreciate you. Even our new guys. Welcome, by the way.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Vanessa Ibanez. I'm the Recreation Services Supervisor here with the City of West Covina. I've been with the city for about 9 years now. I'm passionate about community services, especially seniors. My office is based out of the Senior Center, but do a little of everything, youth, special events, seniors, adults. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you guys and the new commissioners as well. If you need anything, I'll see you guys out at events, just let me know. We're here to help and excited to move forward. And like Garrett said, this month is Parks Make Life Better month, so let's make parks better.
Okay, glad you're here.
I wasn't sure who you were gonna represent there. I know you do a lot.
Well, good evening, commissioners, and first and foremost, again, thank you for being here tonight. This is just really exciting to see a full room of commissioners, so hopefully with tonight, we can just take this and move forward. Deb, I just want to formally say thank you. I know we had a conversation yesterday. Thank you for your expertise and for your years of dedication to community services. I worked with Deborah before I left and came back, for 5.5 years, and then they had merged the departments into public services. Then we split the two departments, and now we had community services and public works. And Deb was kind of in the middle of that, still serving in the capacity of doing public works duties and community services duties. So now we're going to go ahead and transition some of those responsibilities over to Stephanie. But again, I know that I'm going to be leaning on Deb for certain things and giving her a call. And there's certain things that she just has a wealth of information on. So I just want to publicly thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication to the department, the city, and the commission. Similar to Vanessa, well, I've been in community services, parks and recreation for 25 years. I started at the young age of 17. I'm not sure if you're a rec leader, Garrett, but I started as a recreation leader. But specifically here for the city of West Covina, I am most excited to hear that all of you I think in general, have the passion for both youth and seniors, older adults. And so just, I think that that's something that I have a passion for, as well as those intergenerational programs and bridging that gap and bringing community together. And there's so many different ways and outlets that we can make that happen. And there's a lot happening already in this city, and we can be the voice for that, right? And sharing, like Gia said, on the south side of the city, they may not know what's going on here on this side of town. And if all of us are engaged and passionate and sharing the wealth of information and providing ideas and resources, and if there's issues out in the community and we can start bridging that gap for our residents, I think we are already, but we can continue to elevate and make community services an amazing department, which it already is, but this city absolutely a place to thrive and work and play and live. So parks do make lives better, and that's what I am here to do, is to help share our story. And so, again, the story can be from a one-to-one interaction with someone to a major event that we just had, like our 4th of July. All of it is important, and so it's my job to help you all share what that story looks like for our community. So, with that,
Okay,
Gail.
thank you. Okay, next is approval of the meeting minutes, and if you look on your packet, in 2 pages is the May 13th regular meeting. If you look those over for a minute, and then we can have an approval on those, just to kind of remind you what we did. It's attachment number 1. Have you all had a chance? Great, okay, if we can have a vote, all those in favor say aye? Opposed? Okay,
You need a
or
motion.
A motion, what I called.
Madam President, I would like to abstain because I wasn't here last week to make a
Oh, okay.
So we need a motion.
Oh, we need a motion, okay, make a motion that we accept the meetings of May 13th, 2025. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay, under new business, I want to agendize numbers 2 and 3. And this is a perfect time to do this because we have almost everybody here. And we can make a decision on how we want this board to be run in September. Okay, because we will have a new vice chair coming up. And then we have our ad hoc committees. Okay, and the thing about it is we have the homeless and the capital improvement, but we have a chance of coming up with 2 more subcommittees that might be a little more personal, something that we can really get into as a group here. And it's not money involved, but it's interpersonal relationships. And if you can think of something from now till then, of something that you would really like to see the commission do, we'll bring it up and we'll discuss it. But I think we need time for this. It's something you just can't say, oh, let's do this. Think about it, and then if in September, we can call it back to order. We can do the chair, the vice chair, the ad hoc committees, and get it ready for the new year.
So if I may add, so prior to the meeting, Gail did request rescind her formal, I guess,
Chairmanship.
chairmanship of the commission due to personal reasons. So what Gail is asking is that we revisit numbers 2 and 3 in September and add for the chairperson as well. So all 3 would come back. So we wouldn't take any nominations or votes tonight. You would have some time to think about it. We would come back and just open it up again for the chair, vice chair, and for the discussion of the ad hoc committee members. Even though A and B are on there, this may be something that you want to change as well. Doesn't mean we necessarily have to have a committee for CDBG, the community capital improvement projects, or the homeless subcommittee.
Thank you very
This is
much.
open for discussion.
We have to keep these.
Oh, those two. So
They were
CDBG.
voted on.
CDBG's not on there,
And-
but we have to keep them.
We have to
Gotcha.
keep
So
those, okay.
CDBG and
They need
capital and the
But
CIP.
the others we can.
But the other two,
yeah.
you
They're
guys can
open.
have
Yeah.
open dialect in regards to what that looks
And you know,
like.
we all have different ideas, you know, so bring them up in September and we'll decide on what we want to do. If that's okay, okay, we don't need
So
to
you would need a
have
motion.
Somebody else make a motion.
I'll make a motion that we
Second.
table items 2, 3, and 4.
That's it.
Who's second?
I
think
second.
Patty.
All those in favor? Opposed? Pass.
So, okay, perfect. So we're gonna bring back 2, 3, and add for the chair.
Right, right. Okay, on continued business, that's gonna be up to you guys since Roxanne's not here.
Yes, so just a brief update on Parks Make Life Better Month. We celebrated, thank you for those of you that came out to our city council meeting last week. We had staff, full-time and part-time come, and we received a proclamation for Parks Make Life Better Month. In regards to the Parks Master Plan, we did have an updated date. We were supposed to have the 3rd workshop yesterday, but that got postponed to July 31st. And that'll be held at Palm View from 6 to 8. Just keep in mind that the survey online is still available. So this is the perfect opportunity for if any residents want to provide their feedback on anything related to parks, facilities, programs, services. This is the opportunity for them to go in, fill out the comment survey on the website, and everything is being populated and will be brought forth to council and in a report as to what the needs really are the community are requesting for. So that's with the Parks Master Plan. We do have National Night Out. Well, let me backtrack.
Let me ask you something about the parks change dates. What happened? Why did we go from yesterday till the end of the month?
So we were allowing ourselves to get, because we didn't get a substantial amount of surveys. So we're trying to get some more feedback than we received in that short timeline.
I think it would be really good for all of us to make this one at Palm View as a commission, if we could get some of us to go.
Is this for National Night Out that y'all doing now?
No, this is
No.
still for Parks Master Plan.
Yeah.
Any additional questions on Parks Master Plan?
I just wanted to understand why we changed it.
Yeah.
And you're referring to the email Roxanne sent out earlier in the day with the survey on it?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm
Did
not
the survey
sure-
not go out on time, is that?
No, the survey went out on time, we just did not receive,
Okay, because I got mine on Monday.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that might be for something separate.
It's
That
the
might be
parks.
for a stakeholder. That's
Okay.
just stakeholder
I
email.
didn't get a survey then, that's the only thing.
So
I
that's
didn't-
on, we can definitely resend that link. Absolutely. So it's through the Parks Master Plan website, which you received, I believe, is as a stakeholder, that's a separate
Okay,
survey.
okay.
But you
May I
can't
ask-
click on it and answer the questions. I could not get on it.
Okay, when did you receive your email?
4 days ago.
Okay, that was for the stakeholder.
Okay, I have, but I'll
that's
show it to you what
separate.
happens.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
what's
I
going on.
think there's
You're
a
having
glitch.
issues
Yeah.
with that too?
Mhm.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I'll relay
Yeah.
that back to Roxanne.
Yeah. May I ask, when you say you sent, is that through the internet or do you send literally a letter? What is it that you sent?
So everything has been done through email correspondence.
You know, there is difficulty for a lot, especially for me, when you send it through the internet. I'm not the type that'll sit there every day and look at my internet to see what's going on. And sometimes days will go by and then all of a sudden I say, oh, I better look and see what's there. You know, so I'm missing a lot.
Gotcha.
Is it possible that you can start sending notices also by mail?
So what I can do, Betty, is just ensure, one, that you did receive an email as a stakeholder with this survey, and then look into printing that out for you and then getting that over to you. That's not a problem.
That's wonderful, and one of the main reason is that my vision. As you can see, I need magnifying for everything to see letters. So that's why
Gotcha.
I would appreciate it if they were to do that.
We will be more mindful of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Of course, of course.
That'd be good, yeah. Okay. We have commissioner reports, and what we do is we go around the room and you can tell us what you have done during the months we have been gone, okay? What you've seen, or if you didn't do anything, that's okay too. So I'm gonna let you last, Matthew, because you got, okay. Garrett, we're gonna start with you.
All right, well, for the last 2 months, I did watch the city council meetings through YouTube. Luckily, those are live streamed, so they're easy to access. And I did go to the 4th of July Spectacular, which I thought was amazing. I thought the finale was good, and I thought the turnout was good as well. I will have to say the music seemed a little off match from the fireworks, which I noticed, like, because other cities, they synchronize their music to their fireworks. And this one seemed a little bit off, but other than that, the event seemed great. I liked the turnout, I liked how it was set up. I think it turned out well.
Thanks for that feedback.
This way.
Charlie? You're next.
I'm sorry.
What have you been up to lately?
Well, I was traveling a lot, but thank God back home now. Mainly, you know, I just want to go to senior center, make a round, talk to the, you know, senior people, what thing, how things are going, like outside, when the bus pick them, any issue, any problem. And I have a neighbor, he's a doctor, he goes to Alzheimer's Center, and I ask him a little bit, you know, what's happening. So things like that generally, really, you know. Other than that,
Great, great. Well, it's summertime too.
yeah, summertime.
Well, now, I don't know who this, oh, Michael. What have you been up to, Michael?
I'm glad you reminded me of his name.
Well, thank you, but also I forgot to mention that I'm on commission for Underletted Lopez Fialo. Let me go along and talk about, we got Summerfest coming. And so I hope to see each and every one of you there. We got the preservation awards going to Mr. Glenn Kennedy. In the last few years, you know, it's changed a lot. It was the last 4 to 5 years. It's been people that are nominated outside of our community. So now all the nominations will become from West Covina citizens. So we submitted.
How's that going?
It's going very well.
Okay, we got a bunch, that's good.
It's going very well. So we got a guy in the back who's helping us a lot, Mr. Mario. And also our West Covina, some of you might not know, but our pools are open to the community also. Our West Covina pools are open to the community.
We didn't know that.
The Edgewood pool?
Yes. You know, so I can, if you need information, I can get that to you. I agree with Garrett on the fireworks. It was really spectacular. So like I said, toward the end, and what he said, I don't want to reiterate that. But it's just a pleasure to be here. Sometimes I don't come because as being on the Board of Education, our meetings coordinate with each other. So it's kind of hard for me to be here. I want to be here, and I want to be involved with this commission because I just, again, I'm gonna go back, digress a little bit. I just wanna see the schools do more with our community. So if I can be that advocate for that, then that's what I wanna be, because we all in this together. And so, come to the Summerfest. It's gonna be, we got ribs, it's gonna be spectacular.
When is it?
Great city.
It's August the 22nd? 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what location is that?
And it will be at Hirsch Ranch.
First ranch.
First Ranch.
Yeah. So.
And there will be air
no.
conditioning.
Yes.
It's gonna be ready. Be there or be square. You know,
It's
so-
always wonderful
Bring your
every year.
dancing shoes.
It's a great
And the
community.
food will be spectacular.
Who you have?
And that's in the food.
Uh-oh. Are you cooking? Okay.
Well, you know, I play softball at Cameron Park on Mondays and Fridays. So a group of guys that we play there is probably like 40 of us. But we always make sure that the park is clean, that there's no trash laying around. The restrooms are clean, because I know the girls play on Sundays, I believe, Saturday and Sunday. So make sure the restrooms are clean, there's you know, like I said, no trash, and if there's any graffiti, which happens often, we make a call and it gets cleaned up the following day.
Good.
So I know this Friday, it's a sports split, there's a big softball game going on.
Yeah, it's
So-
ESPN
It's
LA.
ESPN. Well, I wasn't invited to go play, so.
You can still come.
That's okay.
That's this Friday
Yeah, yeah,
already?
so-
It is.
so,
Goodness.
So who are the all-stars?
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I don't have the third string all-star list, but I can tell you that the Spanish broadcaster Jaime Harin will be there delivering the game ball about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So you'll be getting an email. I just firmed up the itinerary today. I'll send it over to Steph and Deb tomorrow to send out the formal invitation to y'all. So if you'd like to
Got the
join us,
chills. That's
about
exciting.
5:30, we're gonna do national anthem and introductions about 5:45 with the main game starting at 6.
What-
But it's
what
an
day-
all-day event.
What day is that?
It's on Friday, July 11th. And it starts at 9. We're gonna start with senior softball. They're gonna have different activations. The Rams girls are gonna be there. They're gonna have the Kings doing an activation. We're gonna do a zip line and a rock climbing wall for the kids. Islands will be there. We'll have food. They're gonna do an autograph session as well with a retired Hall of Famer from the Dodgers. That one is, you have to pay an additional fee, but everything I'll send to you on the email, but we would love to see you there on Friday. So yes, that is happening.
it's free.
It's free.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yeah, we're partnering
No,
with
just
ESPN LA.
So Eileen's just gonna bring
Yes.
her, Eileen's just gonna be there, or?
Islands will be there with
The
their,
restaurant?
yes, with their alcoholic beverages.
And that's at, and that's at 9 in the morning or?
So it's all day, but we're gonna do, welcome and opening ceremony for the official All-Star game at 5:45.
Oh, 5:45,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, Betty?
Oh,
This Friday.
I'm lost.
That's okay, I'm gonna take care of you.
It's been rough for me. There's been some, family issues. First, I lost my sister. I end up in the hospital. And that's part of it. But anyway, I have been trying to go to the social events the first Friday of each month for the society.
Historical.
It is wonderful. I advise anyone to go and participate. They always have a fantastic speaker. And then after that, there's always something to eat. And of course, for everyone wants to drink, there's a little bit of drinking there. But it's socially, it's a wonderful place to participate and to really get to know your neighborhood. That is great. And then another one that as much as I would love to help in the community subcommittees, due to the fact that I don't drive, it's very hard for me to join any committee. But if there is someone that's willing to help me out and pick me up and take me home, I will gladly accept it. So that's about all I can say. Oh, I went to the memorial service. That was outstanding. That was very good, yeah.
And you know what, I mean, cut you off, Betty, but we have, Historical Society meeting this Friday.
Yes.
Because it's going to be this Friday, so it's called Fourth of
Yeah.
July was on Friday, so we moved it a week back. And so if you're interested, come be there. We'd
Yeah.
love to have you.
Our speaker's really good, too.
Yes,
It's gonna be
yeah.
on the Constitution,
Oh, nice.
and he's a constitutionalist, and he is really, really knowledgeable.
And of course, you will always see Mario's face there, helping out as usual with whatever we need. And of course, another person that we always seem to have there and never fails has done a great job in representing his district, and that's Councilman Ollie Gandos. Yes.
Okay, so for me, first time at the summer concert series, it was great, and the short time I was there, I really enjoyed it. First time at the Sportsplex, 4th of July, that was great too. But I did leave to watch the fireworks from my house because I had guests up waiting for me to get there. Other than that, July, this entire weekend at Walmart Park, we have 32 teams coming in to play baseball for a tournament.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm gonna tell those teams that are visiting, they're coming from all over. They're coming from the Valley, San Diego, Tecolote, they're all coming. So I'm gonna put it out there that something's going on July 11th, because I'm sure that they're staying around the area, because they're playing the whole weekend. They're playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if this is something free.
It is.
Oh,
Bring the
yes.
kids and watch baseball. I mean, there are different levels, 5 and 6, 9 and 10, and 11 and 12. So, and if any of you want to watch some baseball,
What time does it
it's
start?
like at the level. I'm sorry.
What time does it start?
Oh, first games are at 9 and last games at 5:30.
And when are the Westco teams?
West Covina, all the West Covina teams are in the tournament.
Nice.
Where's this, Silver?
Walmart Park.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll send everybody over there to the sports box.
Beautiful.
You've had this before, and it's very successful, haven't you?
Yeah, every
Yeah.
year. we-
Yeah, years ago I went to it, it was really, really something.
Come
I was
on.
younger.
You'll see, there's gonna be a ton of kids. and
It was great,
it's gonna
it
be
was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I have been immobile for a while. My car's been down. But I was able to go to the concert series, 2 weeks ago. And then, but I've been, using public transportation. We have the best public transportation ever. I have gotten everywhere that I've wanted to go. But I have noticed in pockets, there are a lot of homeless people. So that's something I think I really wanna focus on because they're in pockets of our area, you know? And I've been to other cities and it's not as much, and I'm like, why are they gravitating towards West Covina, you know? Some, you know, I talked to or whatever, but, they, that's something to, that I really wanna, you know, get into, you know? And then just looking at, those areas are a little more run down, for lack of a better word, than other areas because of, you know, they just camp there, they hang out there, that, you know, that's their thing, they, you know. And so, that's what I'm doing, you know, and I do have conversations with some of them that are approachable, you know, and, you know, everybody's reasoning is different, you know, for them being there, but, I think that's something that we need to focus on, you know, in our area, and ask them why, you know why. Maybe we can flip the script or something, you know. But that's all I've been doing.
Oh, great, well, you've been busy.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the summer concert, it was great, that was really fun, but the memorial service that we have is just fantastic. I would wish we had 3 times as many West Covinans there, because they would absolutely be overwhelmed, because it's such a wonderful tribute to our military. So that was fantastic, and And then I went to City Hall last Tuesday, I guess it was, or was it the past Tuesday? And that was really, really great. It was nice seeing all the kids, the team. I look at them as kids, because they're neat. We have such a fantastic group of team members that make this all work. I mean, you guys do the work, but they're the ones out there that is doing everything. And it's remarkable. It really is. And then, well, I went to City Hall and I've just been running around the city. And that's about what I've been doing. But we all enjoy this, so that's great. But try to do as much as you can. Pick something you really are interested in, and you're going to really find out that you're going to learn a lot about West Covina. Now, we've already agendized, but I want
Sherry.
Oh, what? Sorry.
And then she hits me. She forgets.
You were on vacation, so you don't get to say anything. Go ahead.
Okay. So the Memorial Day was just fantastic. It gets better every year, and I'm just, my residents are happy to come and share that experience with everyone. And adding the lunch is a nice touch. It's a classy touch. So no feedback, nothing bad or negative to say about it. You guys did a good job, and it's just laid out very well. Concerts in the park, phenomenal, but I didn't see any of you guys there, okay?
I was there.
The last one, not the first one.
I was there for last, I was there.
Yeah. I didn't see you.
I was the man in the booth.
I saw Mario.
It's way over in the
There's a man in the
corner.
booth.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
Historical Society.
Don't stick up for him. You know, it's fun, and it's a really eclectic bunch of people, from young to old to everything in between, and it's just fun and no politics, and it's a good place to be in, good energy. So if you can go, I think tomorrow is
Taylor Swift. Is
Yeah.
coming to West Covina.
I won't go. Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. So we won't be there tomorrow, but we'll be at the rest.
That's right.
It's just fun, and you can dance and watch people dance, and it's just a great time. So go if you haven't gone. Then I wanted to ask, if it's okay, about the splash pads. Del Monte's not working, it's down, what's up with it? Is this the appropriate time to ask?
That's the time to
Okay.
ask.
Yeah, so I know that Mike provided me with an update. That's Mike Cressup, the Public Works Superintendent. And they do have some items on back order. So as soon as those pieces come in, then they'll go ahead and make that repair to the splash pad. But I do not have a time.
How long has it been down?
That I cannot.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know. But I can definitely
Okay.
get back to you
And
with
then,
that timeline.
is that the only splash pad in the city?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I remember last year the same problem.
Yeah, we had
And
problems
So it is,
down,
so
it
it
goes
is a
down
dated
for,
a splash pad, absolutely. And so sometimes I think getting the parts are a little bit difficult. But again, I think that this is the perfect opportunity for us to express that. That is,
Yes,
yes,
it
district
is.
one.
Didn't they have money allocated toward those parks for this?
So there is funds allocated. We're going through the Parks Master Plan currently. And so we just ensure that, we express that in those comments in regards to the splash pad. But it is just, yes.
Are we just closing it down though? Can we put a water sprinkler there or
Wouldn't that be
something?
amazing? Well, we are having a Cool Kids of Summer Day. I know it's
Okay.
only one day, but Vanessa, what day is that Cool Kids of Summer?
So for Del Norte, it's going to be on July the 18th from 11 to 1. And then we are having one this Friday as well, July 11th at Palmview Park from 11 to 1. And we just had the first one at the 4th of July event. And those are a success. So it brings out the water slides, water games, water activities. We have crafts for the kids. It's a whole process. We give out free ice cream. So we'll have it, the Cool Kids of Summer.
I'm hearing that it's down again, and I'm going, it was down last year. If we can get it up and running before the season starts and make sure we order ahead, because it's, when it's 90 degrees
Yeah.
and some
People are
people,
playing.
my neighbors do not have air conditioners,
Right.
okay? Like, people don't have air conditioners in Southern California. Getting their kids to the mall or to a splash pad, it's just
vital.
really important.
What's a splash pad?
So they're water features.
That's fun.
So they're water features that splash water. It could be in the form of a flower that throws off water, buckets that come down, and so it's an entire area just dedicated for water play.
We called it a sprinkler growing up.
Yeah.
But I will absolutely follow up with you, okay, with those.
Because, you know, they had
timelines.
trouble last year with getting parts for that.
Yeah.
And I
harder and
know,
harder every year.
I know it's not a favorite, it takes a lot of maintenance, probably more than a swimming pool. It does, because you gotta keep that pH balance, and there's parts that, I know it's a pain in the butt for the city, but our kids need it, they need something. And you might tell the kids that the pool is open.
Yes.
I didn't know the pool was open,
Yeah,
that's,
I have some information for you.
That would be
tomorrow.
great. We'll share.
Okay.
Perfect.
I already did some.
that's all I have. Go to the concerts in the park. The city is giving out light things, light swords. They kind of took the idea from me, but we're gonna take it back, don't worry.
I'm ready for you with your lights, Dave.
We're coming, but not to Taylor.
Matthew was there?
Matthew's turn.
Matthew?
I went to the Memorial Day event, which I thought was really cool. It was my first time going to one of those, so it was a really cool way for us to honor the service members who died in the name of freedom. So that was really nice. And then I went to the 4th of July event, which I thought was also really cool. There was a lot of people. Everywhere you walked, there was something to do. There was no there was no area with nothing there.
No dead
So,
space.
Yeah, there was no dead
Yeah.
space there. Thank you. And I thought that was really neat. So yeah, that's all I have.
I wanted to add, so the 4th of July was not there, but from the rooftop at Merrill Gardens, I had the best seat.
That's cool.
Yep.
That bitch, the high
I did for my
point.
grandma.
We're the highest point in the city.
I didn't hear that. I have a
Kids have
question.
balloons and everything.
Was it my mistake? I saw in my internet that the 4th of July was going to be held at Shadow Oaks.
No, just,
What
we did have a
happened?
shuttle, we had a shuttle pickup at Shadow Oak.
Yeah.
So that may have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I kept saying Shadow Oaks, and I said,
Yeah, that was one of the
Wait a
shuttle
minute.
pickup locations.
ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And Biddy, I wanted to tell you, I'll give you my phone number. If you need a ride and I'm going, I will be more than happy
Oh, thank
to help you.
That's terrific.
Yeah. We show up at the same place often.
Yes, yeah. And I'm not too far from you.
Oh, you're not? How do you know where I live?
How do I know?
Is it
You have
West
my
Covina?
favorite friend
Is it in West Covina? How do you know? Mike?
Okay, Gail.
Okay, you know, this was fantastic. We're gonna end up, but I want us to look at upcoming events, but what I want to say is it's so wonderful that everybody is back, because there's so much energy in the room, and there's gonna be so many ideas floating that everybody wants to hear, and we can come to some really great conclusions. But think about this till September. You know, think about what you wanna do, what kind of an ad hoc committee you might be interested in having, okay? And if you wanna head it up, that's great, and pick a couple of people to help you too. And the more we have them, the more we can do outreach, okay? So it's really, really great seeing everybody here. Now, onward to upcoming events. It looks like we're gonna be really busy, so I'm not reading them, okay? Just pick a date, and there's the concert series are on there, the master plan park thing is July 31st. That's really pretty important to go to. The Historical Society this Friday night is gonna be really good. But if you're planning on going to the Sportsplex, you better fly after you get done, because he starts usually about 6:30 to 7 doing his talk or something. And we're done by 8 o'clock. Okay, so if you think, it's gonna be 5 hours or something, no, it doesn't, does it, Betty? It's a nice time.
Very
yeah.
nice time.
Okay, does anybody like to make an emotion for
Can I say
adjournment?
something?
Oh, please, what?
I just like to thank, I always see Roxanne as a blessing. I mean, they are rock stars in my book.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Susie.
Roxanne's here in spirit.
Yeah,
She is here, spirit.
Susie and Vanessa, totally, you guys are, I mean, a good term, a beast. You guys get it done, you guys get it done, you get it done, you get it done. So thank you, thank you.
May I say something before? Okay. I want to say, Debbie, I appreciate, and I'm almost certain everyone around here does, feels the same way, for all the work that you have done for us. You put in many, many of hours, and a lot of people do not understand the concept of trying to get an agenda together, plus having your other job on the other side, maintenance. It hasn't been any easy task for you. That I do understand. However, you were always there with the right papers, the preparations that we needed. You were always there without complaint. I thank you, and I wish you lots of luck.
Yes, yes.
I second that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate, especially me. Okay, do we now have a motion?
I
I
motion.
move.
Okay.
There we
I second.
Okay,
Motion to
motion has
adjourn.
been made and seconded for an adjournment. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.